Who knows? But there's also a big story going on. Top alcohol dragster, the 139th #1 qualifier, Mia Tedesco.
Yeah, not exactly a world record, but Mia has had a lot of success on the division level and starting to get that at the national level now. Her first ever #1 qualifying spot, and that's a pretty good car. She's got a real opportunity to win this race. The cold.
Well, Mia Tedesco is starting from #1, but in round 1 she would race Mike Lewis. Butterflies?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Mike Lewis, of course, who is a vice president at Don Schumacher Racing, but still gets in a car from time to time. And, well, Mike didn't have the car this time. Mia takes her #1 qualifier in to the second round at 5:54. Not the number you were looking for, but hey, as long as the win light comes on, who cares?
This is Mia Tedesco. She was the #1 qualifier. Talked about earlier. Marty Thacker's one of those guys that you know is going to cut a good light.
Marty Thacker having a birthday this weekend, and you know what everybody wants when they're at the racetrack for their birthday, right?
Of course,
yeah.
The little gold man.
Yeah, Marty, if you remember him from our Gainesville show, the last time we saw him was wheels up, rattling, and headed for the center line.
He was trying to take off to get some of those air miles.
He's got that car calmed down a little bit this weekend, but he's going to need to speed it up some if he wants to get around Miss Mia.
Tip of the cap to Tedesco's, folks. That's a beautiful looking race car.
That is actually Dave Harada's car. Credit where
whoa, wheels up again. That was almost a carbon copy what we saw in Charlotte. Tedesco takes the win, 5:47.4. But if you were
with a happy Miss Mia, how was that for you?
It wasn't pretty. It shook. I pedaled it, but I mean, the glory goes to God. That was amazing. I couldn't be more thankful for my team. The guys are great. Cars Protection Plus, We Find Parts, AMCO, NGK, Scapel Motors. I mean, my sponsors, they support me, my fans. I couldn't be more happy.
Yeah, she got out of the car and she said it wasn't that great a run. It didn't feel like it, but she still had a big smile on her face.
Yep, doesn't matter. She's in the semis for the second time in her career.
It is all
champ.
It was pretty close to perfect on that 5:36, I promise you. There you see Dave Harada. He's the middle guy of the three standing in front of the driver out there. He's the one that normally drives the family race car, but with Miss Mia making the step up, and they're also still racing with very heavy hearts, her Uncle Carmen, who passed away recently.
And there's Randy Meyer. Normally used to running in those hot, humid conditions. A good opportunity here to take advantage of the cool, crisp air in North Carolina. Red light for Randy Meyer. Mia Tedesco, despite a cylinder being out, despite running a 5.72, is in the finals of the 4 wides.
Unbelievable. Randy, who won in Gainesville, got anxious here. He is 0.58. On the wrong side of the tree. He just simply mashed the gas too early. Throws away a 5.29 at 274 miles an hour. Miss Mia goes to the final in an alcohol car.
And Miss Mia becomes the 202nd first time ever finalist in top alcohol dragster. She did it by not getting over center. Did get through that tire shake. That's what caused the cylinder to go out right away.
There you see the red light on. Mia, who's raced in the final in Super Gas. She's raced in the final in Super Comp. Now we'll race in the final in top alcohol dragster.
And final in alcohol dragster. What's that mean to you?
It means the world. I mean, I'm kind of confused right now how I'm going to the final. I know I saw him cross first, but it shook. I pedaled it. Through God's grace, I'm here. I'm so happy. I couldn't thank him enough. God, my guys, my sponsors. I'm just shocked.
Randy went red.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, he's a tough competitor. Going up against him, I know he always makes good runs. We got lucky there. We'll see what we can do in the final.
Thank you.
One of the
Jake Allen, we know there's a guaranteed first-time winner coming here.
How about Mia Tedesco? She didn't get a record, but #1 qualifier. Low ET, top speed coming into the final round. Oh, a cylinder out for me. Oh, look at this.
She does it. Cylinders out on both sides for Allen. It cost him. And how about Dave Harada's driver, Mia Tedesco?
I think Dave for a second there was confused by the win light again because it comes on the left scoreboard. Watch this. You're going to see a cylinder out on Mia's car. It looks like Jake Allen's going to win it. And then Jake's car noses over. Jake Allen, however, in a final round, his second time out, his uncle Artie never made a final round in his career.
John Kernan.
Well, Mia, making it to your first alcohol dragster final, and you walk away with the Wally. Just what is this moment like?
I feel so blessed. I've been to a few finals in my other cars before, but making it to my first final and winning is just unbelievable. I'm so happy. I won this one for my uncle. He passed away a few days or a few weeks ago, so I won this one for him. This couldn't be a better day. My whole family's here supporting me. The guys, they got everything together. They worked hard all day long. So many supporters, my parents, Jason Lynch, Krusty, Josh, Dave, all the guys, my sponsors, Cars, We Find Parts, NGK, Scapel Motors, and Lucas Oil. I couldn't do it without any of you guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How about Miss Mia taking home the Wally?
It is her 4th final round, but her first in the alcohol dragster. And when that cylinder went out, I thought she was done. And then Jake Allen had even bigger problems, and she sneaks back by.
How about Mia?
How about Mia? The 199th time in history a woman has taken home the Wally. That's professional and sportsman.
So long from Charlotte, North Carolina.